Who else have noticed that most of our African children living in European countries like Sweden are on ADHD medication? I didn't just become a social worker. I became a social worker also to investigate this profession because there's something that was not adding up when I moved to Sweden. My interaction with social workers was very, very negative. That is why I decided to become a social worker. And like somebody with a master's degree in social work, I've been in contact with so many families from Africa telling me that they have to force them to place their children on ADHD medication, attention deficiency hyperactive disorder, because the children have a hard time sitting still, because the children are eating a lot of sugar, because the children are so energetic. I don't know why. And even when you give that medication, you come to school to drop your child, you have to go through serious questioning. They constantly suspecting these parents like they don't give the medication. I mean, you degrade these parents in front of their children like they are infants, what we call infantilization, treating a full-blown adult like an infant. You don't care to ask the pharmaceutical why this medication did not work today. You don't want to know why the medication did not work today, but you constantly judge, blame the parents. I know parents who have told me that I've stopped every sugary substance, we've reduced, cut down on chocolate, we've cut down on every candies and cakes and things like that. Yet the school constantly complain, and they're threatening me that they will call the social services to remove my child because my child is so hyperactive. It's like I'm not giving the medication that the psychiatry prescribed for my child. We need to stand up and do something. Our children are not light bulbs. They're turning our children to zombies, to light bulbs. A child cannot just sit and not act and not do anything and only to come and eat. The child cannot talk. They turn these children to zombies. They just like you have to put on the lights, put off the lights. This is not possible. So many African children living in Sweden are on ADHD medication. Why? Why can they not just live like every other child? We look at the personality of the child, looking at the International Classification for Functioning for Children and Youth. Some children have their personality. Our children are very active. Our children are very playful. Our children at home, they eat African food. At home, some of them speak another dialect like Swahili, Amariska, Tingeriska. Constantly looking low on them. Their Swedish is not up to this level. Their German, their Dutch is not up to this level. Their French is not up to this level. They should go and see a logoped. They have intellectual disability. They have ADHD. They have autism. I think they need to slow down. That's why we don't have children who are thriving. We don't have children bragging degrees in European countries. We don't have children who are emotionally strong adults. We don't have children with critical thinking skills, problem-solving skills from European countries because our children have become experiments. As a social worker, I think they need to raise this matter up in the European Union. It's high time they stop this shit. It's just exaggerating, destroying our children.